Hello everyone, welcome to OnyxEarth Tarot. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. So we are back with another pick a card reading. It is timeless, it is love-based, and it is 18 plus. We're going to be looking at your person's next move towards you. I do have here my Spirit de la Lune here for selection with the crystals. I have my Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. It's a Tarot Oracle hybrid. I do have those astrology based Oracle decks that we like so much, and I also have some love based decks, and again, those 18 plus themed hybrid decks. Now, I do have an interesting thing here. I found a candle at the Dollar Tree when I was shopping the other day in the store, with zero business being in the store. But this is a very interesting candle. I was a little surprised to find it in the Dollar Tree. It is a seasonal solstice candle, and it is the feminine, and it must be infused with like a rose quartz, because as you can see, it says that, like, I'm trying not, it's lit, so I don't want to like be chaotic on camera, but yeah, it is a very interesting candle. So this may be a relevant energy for your reading today, because I forgot I even purchased it, and here I am lighting it instead of my Himalayan candle holder. So hopefully we get energy that aligns with that, just because I love the synchronicities. But I'm not going to hold you for too much longer. Let's just hop into this. I will say that these readings of this nature can apply to any type of romantic connection. It could be an ex, it could be a current partner, it could be a crush, secret admirer, all of the labels, divine feminine like the candle, divine masculine. It could be a karmic connection, twin flame, soulmate, all of that. Even a future connection that may not be here for you right now, something that's coming down the line. So like how your future partner may approach you, okay? That may be how that happens for you. So I will use this moment to verbally describe the piles for those that may be visually impaired, or if you simply like to choose based on sound. So pile 1 is a crystal that I have not yet identified, but it is blue. Pile 2, it is a pyrite, the sparkly crystal, and pile 3 is the colorful opalite. I will give you a moment to select your pile, and if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. All right, pile 1, if you selected this unidentified crystal, which is kind of damaged, then this is your reading. Again, I don't know what it is, so this may be relevant to your pile. Could be something that is hidden, could be like a secret connection, or a secret crush, or a secret admirer, something like that. It could be relevant to the connection, just because I do not know what this is. So if you know what this is, let me know in the comments below, okay? So I will put this down, and we will shuffle for your reading. Let's see your person's next move towards you. Okay. Pile 1, your person's next move towards you. Let's see, what is that? I don't know if I have other. Okay, we've got the 9 of Cups, which is the fulfillment of wishes. Just bear with me with the lighting. We will work it out eventually. Just trying to make it through, okay? Fulfillment of wishes. So the 9 of Cups here is, it talks about just feeling really good. It is a wish fulfillment card. That is typically what the 9 of Cups represents. But it talks about doing something that satisfies you as an individual. So your person's next move towards you will be something that's going to make them feel really, really good. And it may be an action that is something near and dear to you. So it may be something that you've been wanting, something you've been hoping for, like whether that's just simple as communication, or if they do something for you, like give you a gift, because this card feels like gifts. So they may give you a gift, or offer you something, or express something to you, some useful information to you, just that something that will make you feel very, very good and very impressed with this person. So let's pull 2 more, and I will take the bottom. Okay. Their next move for pile one. Like struggling with the cards. That's a way too many. But you know what? That's two. Let's take those. And I will take the bottom. Okay. Just get my cards together. So this is second. Okay, the authority card. That is the Emperor. Okay, the Emperor. Yeah, okay, look at me. I found my right angle. So maybe has something to do with angles, right? This person may take a different approach, an approach that you didn't expect, or an approach that like if they've been pursuing you or interacting with you or courting you in any way, it could be just a new spin on it, something that's going to make you feel very, very good, and them as well. But it's something personal, something that caters to a specific desire that is unique to you. Okay. But yeah, with this authority card, it is going to be an action of like a decision making of some form on their part. So it could be clarity of the connection, again, anything of that nature. But this Emperor card is someone that is conquering, they're authoritative, this is a leader, this is someone that takes initiative. So that's going to be this person's next move towards you. They're going to take a lot of initiative and kind of maybe lay a stable foundation for the connection, or whatever they gift you or they give you or say to you is going to lead to more stability in the connection and let you know that the connection is headed to more stable ground if it hasn't been in the past. Okay, so let's see what this other card is. Yeah, Six of Swords. It is it says moving on. Again, if you're in a connection and it's not working out, just know that this person's probably going to be the one to just naturally say, listen, it's not working. We'd be happier single. If this is a connection that has not been working out, and especially if it's long term, it feels like something that is long term that's not been working out. Again, specifically not been working out, and you've been stalling, they've been stalling, this person's going to make the final call. Now, most of you here, this is not the case. Even if you have been in long-term connections, you know the status of your connection. This is a moving on. This is a moving forward. This is that authority. This is that decision, taking the lead on where it's headed, right? Like clarity, like, because this is the Six of Swords. Swords, real communication, thoughts, and communication and whatnot. So this person's going to do something that will, like I said, solidify the connection and possibly even give you a glimpse into the future of it as well. Like something that is good for the future of and longevity of this connection. But I can see some of you are definitely going to get a gift, an offer of some kind. It could be a romantic offer, but again, fulfillment of wishes, something that means something to you. So let's see this bottom. Okay, exactly. You got the number 2, High Priestess, intuition. So this intuition card says that you may have a feeling about it. You may have a feeling about it. You may be thinking, you may have an idea. Like, for example, there's a small portion of you that may be getting a proposal of some kind soon. Well, you may have a feeling. This is your confirmation that what you feel is coming is. And all of you here are not, again, I said a small portion of you will be getting that engagement. I'm saying whatever is coming, it's something that you felt this person would do, even if you weren't, I don't want to say if you weren't consciously expecting it. It's just something about whatever, okay, because it is a unique approach. It's going to be a unique approach, but it's still something you felt like you're like, yes, I knew it. Or maybe it's simply this person's expression of their feelings in their next move and the way that they communicate that. And you're like, yes, I knew it, but you got the confirmation, especially with that being Pisces energy of hidden things, 12th house energy of aspects of yourself you're not necessarily aware of. Actually, this person may actually give you something that you didn't even know you wanted, and it's going to be very near and dear to you. It's going to be something that they use their intuition to get you or to offer you or to say to you. And it's going to make you feel very, very good about yourself and the connection. Okay. So let me pull from these astrology based decks, and so we can get more clarification. Okay. That's a lot. Yeah, that's way too many. And there he is. This one. Ha, and look where it landed. I'm gonna place it there because apparently that's how it likes it. So you have the Pisces card. We just got through talking about how this is Pisces energy, this is 12th house energy, and here we are, the psychic. So you may be psychics. A lot of you here are very intuitive, at least. Your person will be as well. So your person's probably going to catch you off guard because they're going to know some things about you that you didn't realize that they either paid attention to, or that you didn't realize that they were intuitive enough to pick up on, or intuitive enough to pick up on your interest in. Something about them is going to feel psychic. Honestly, their next move, some of you, I see this person just kind of popping up at weird times, having weird synchronicities surrounding the way that they interact with you or show up and everything. It just feels like something about this person, it's not all knowing, but something about what they know, how they know it, or how they act feels like they have the foresight, even if they don't, right? Could be quote unquote coincidence, but that's how it comes across in your energy. Like you may be talking about them and then they pop up, or you may be talking about something and then they show up or message you something related. That's the kind of things related to this person's next move that you'll see. A lot of psychic, weird, coincidental energy. Okay, I'm gonna put that card right here on top of that because that, and those colors, those blues, may be very, very relevant. At the bottom, you have blood moon rebirth, right? Blood moon rebirth. So that also could be a reignitement of the connection. It could be some strange energy, right? A blood moon is not something that happens every day, so it could be, again, it's feeling like a surprise. It feels like a refresher. But with rebirth, even if it's a brand new connection, it just shows that whatever this thing is, especially if you've been losing faith in a connection, or you feel like the connection's fading. Now, not those of you where it's lost and you've been stalling, but if you just feel like things have been shifting and you're not sure how it's gonna go, you'll get that clarity with rebirth. You'll get that very, very clear with that blood moon energy, very, very clear energy on where you stand with this person, and it will confirm your intuitive hunches. Okay, and again, this person feels very psychic, even if they are not. Just something about it and that power that they have in that authority card, like they'll be very active in trusting their intuition as it relates to the connection, especially if they've been a little guarded before. So let me pull from this Moonology deck and see where this connection is headed. Okay, what's this person's next move towards power one? Wow, okay. The North Node. It says step out of your comfort zone. That's very intriguing energy. Something about the way this person acts is going to feel very familiar. Whether it's familiar to them, whether it's familiar to an ex, whether it's just something you have, again, been hoping for. But North Node in reverse shows an opposite of, I don't want to say growth. I don't want to say this the opposite of growth. It just means, it means comfort, okay? It means comfort, because stepping out of your comfort zone is something that's not going to happen, especially with this Taurus energy coming through. New moon in Taurus, prosperity lies ahead. So this person's next move is going to be very, very good for the connection. Again, even if you're in that small handful at the beginning of the pile where it was a confirmation that there was an ending of the connection, it's going to be what's best for you. But again, the most of you that are here, this person's next move is going to be something that makes you feel good. You're going to feel very prosperous. You're going to feel very grateful for it. You're going to feel very secure and stable with the second house energy. It probably is the stability of the connection, because the Taurus energy here, it is second house. Second house rules assets, ownership. It rules things that are stable, okay? And it's also ruled by the planet Venus of love and connections and relationships. So making sure that you know they're very comfortable with you, right? With this North Node, like this person feels very comfortable, very familiar to you, and that's how you in this connection also makes them feel, and they'll be expressing that. And that's something that is pivotal in their next move, is this comfort, this relaxing into the connection. So let me pull from this additional oracle deck and see what's going on, and then we'll hop right into the romantic decks. Okay. So far you have Aries, you have Taurus, and you have Pisces, which is interesting because that is 12th, 1st, and 2nd house themes. What's this? You've got the house 6 card, which is Virgo Mercury energy. It says establishing a foundation, health, daily life, and practical details. I love this energy. What did I say? Solidifying of the connection, the stability, being more stable, getting more comfortable, fading into you and this connection. So that is your confirmation here with this house 6, day-to-day life. Some of you, this person's gonna start spending more time with you day-to-day. This person may ask you to move in. They may ask you to be closer because you're going to interact with this person more day to day. So especially if there's a no contact or if there's distance, this person is saying here in their next move, like, hey, let's just be more involved in each other's day to day, right? Especially if this is a new connection. If this is a long-standing connection, it's, hey, let's make a little more time for one another day to day. Let's be a little more comfortable with one another. Like North Node is chasing where you're meant to go in this life, how you're meant to evolve, how you're meant to develop. It may be connected to your goals and aspirations. And this person is saying, let's not let that stop us from being comfortable and close to one another. So that could be all of it as well. It could be taking time out from work because the house 6 does rule work. It rules community service. It rules just service in all aspects. It rules health and wellness as well. So all of those things could be related to the connection. Let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. Conjunction. Yes, this person's next move towards you is going to say, let's make sure we're well connected. Let's make sure we're on the same page, right? It says a union, merging and coming together. You two may have conjunctions, as in you may have same signs, whether that's sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury, Mars, all of the above. You may have conjunctions in your synastry together, okay? But a conjunction says, let's make sure we're connected. Let's make this official. Let's take the next step in the connection, right? That's this person's next move towards you. So let me move this card deck over here. Love this new setup because I have a lot more space to work with. So let's pull from these love-based oracle decks, okay? And I love that you can see me shuffling on camera now. That's great. Okay, pile 1. This person's next move. What's that? Like I said, making the connection a little more official. You have sacred bond, and it says you will have a spiritual connection that will allow you to see yourself through the person you love. Conjunction energy. Let's be on the same page, okay? Having a sacred bond, taking the connection a little more seriously. At the bottom, you do have abusive relationship, and it says if you find yourself in an abusive relationship, it's time to put a stop to it. Know you're deserving of real love. And that is not saying that your person is abusive. Can you see with that here? I think that's good. I want to make sure I have space for the other decks. Yeah, so I think what that abusive relationship is saying, like, hey, let's make sure we're both getting what we need from the connection. Those of you where the connection is ending, that is a confirmation that, yes, it is going to end. And that is why you two may not be right for one another. You two may not be healthy as a unit, especially day to day. Others of you, it is showing a little bit of a neglect, because abuse can also be a neglect. Like you two may be neglecting one another, not getting what you need, making sure you're on the same page. That's what that card talks about. And some of you may also have unhealthy day-to-day lifestyles, right? Because house 6 is health and wellness. It is your day-to-day routine. So you two may be trying to establish a more healthy routine individually with the 9 of Cups, but also as a unit with conjunction and sacred bond, right? Taking one another a little more seriously, finding that stability in that Taurus card, okay? There may be mental health aspects as well with that Pisces energy. That 12th house does rule the mental health. And with that abusive relationship, you two may be going to counseling. Like if that's something you need, you two may be going to some type of counseling or joint therapy to help salvage the connection, or to help make sure that you two are interacting with one another in a healthy way, if that's been a theme in your connection, okay? So let me pull from this deck. almost lost that card just now. Let's see, pile one. Okay. This person's next move towards you. Ah, you see that. That's exciting for some of you. We did mention that some of you were going to get a proposal possibly, so you do have wedding. The situation involves marriage. This could be discussions surrounding marriage down the line for some of you, especially if you're in newer connections. This could be the actual proposal I mentioned earlier. This could be the moving in. This is just a more serious approach to the connection. This is a more serious approach to the connection, being more involved in people's day-to-day routine lives, right? Because one thing when you're, especially if it's a new connection, if you're dating, dating is one thing and finding time to date, but being in a relationship, an intimate connection, is more than just meeting up every now and then casually. It is being very involved and present in one another's day-to-day life. So this is something that may be the evolution of the connection for some of you. And even if you are in long-term connections, again, a stabilizing, whatever the stabilizing, whatever the maturity of the connection is for those of you in those long-standing connections, that is what that means, whether or not it is a wedding or something marriage adjacent, right? So let's put this here. What is at the bottom? Flirt. Okay, so those of you, especially in brand new connections, it says extend your light-hearted energy to others. If you're in new connections, then this person's going to flirt with you. They're going to be engaging, interacting with you. You'll see more of them day to day. If this is an established connection, it's going to bring a little life, a little flirtation, a little happiness, a little fun to the connection if it's going stale or if it's been a lot of hardships and whatnot, especially with the rebirth card here and the fulfillment of wishes. It's making sure that you feel good in a connection. I'm going to put this here. Okay, I have, let me get to this other deck. Okay. This person's next move. I'm not gonna lie, I already see 18 plus energy. Let me stop. I'll talk about it for a second. So, rebirth feels like Scorpio energy is very sexual. All of the stability feels like a more and when I say a serious nature, this could be a sexual energy. So those of you where it's a newer connection, it is taking it to the next level. Like this person's going to take that initiative, that authority to kind of get what they want and evolving the connection, right? Being more intimate with this Pisces energy here, especially if you've been having a hunch. The North Node is stepping out of your comfort zone. So that may be the hesitation of doing so. But House 6 is, again, day-to-day routine and just kind of making sure that they establish a closer level of a bond of intimacy with you so that you're very comfortable with them and they're comfortable with you so that you two can be in something. You two can be more intimate sexually, okay? Because 12th house is merging together. This person kind of wants to merge with you, okay? Very serious, stable connection, but being very active in pursuit of you, okay? So let's see what we get here. And then we'll pull from that specific deck. What is this? Emotional support. Yeah, being more involved in your day-to-day life. That's this person's next move to you. It says now is the time to check in with your emotions and your partner's thoughts and feelings. That's their approach. That's the types of things that this person's gonna do. They're gonna really be close to you and make sure you know that they're there and make sure that you're comfortable, because comfortable and relaxation is what leads to intimate. Exactly. Here you go with that ecstasy card. It says your person elevates your mind, body, and soul. This feeling of pleasure is electrifying, and it is with that energy here in that blood moon. Like this person's very, very intense as it relates to intimacy with you. They have very deep feelings for you, even if it is new, and they want to express that. And that's part of their next move, is making sure you know that they are very stable and committed to the connection well enough for you to enjoy. Now, this isn't like super freaky energy. There's a lot of sexual energy here, but it's very passionate. It's more passionate than it is kinky, okay? This person's like, this is a person that is in love with you and in love with the connection and just really wants to make sure that sexual intimacy is connection based, it is conjunction based, it is sacred bond, right? Comfortable. It's not experimental. Like this isn't a with the North Node in reverse. This person isn't they're not very experimental or interested in trying different kinks sexually, right? There's this heavy Taurus presence here. This person's stable. It's probably going to be vanilla sex, but again, deeply passionate merging of souls together. And that's how this person it is. It's an emotional bond, a spiritual bond with one another. And that's how this person sees it. Okay. This person is when it comes to relationships and sex, they are kind of marriage minded, even if not necessarily legally. They are commitment minded. They want to be stable with one person, with just you, and establishing that routine. Like this is a person that wants that routine so that you two can have sex whenever you want. Like they may want you to sleep over a lot or move in or just enjoy having you two in the same household so that they can really just be established in their routine. They know this is when they have sex. This is when you two have sex. You know what I mean? Like that's this kind of person's energy. I'm going to pull one from this twin flame soulmate oracle hybrid just because it's in the way, and then I'll get to that erotic sex answers oracle hybrid. Okay, I'll pull just one. Okay, power one. Here it is. Okay, what's that? In love. What did I say about this person? In love with you. This beautiful energy coming through for you. And then at the bottom, you do have, as you can already see poking out, it's not a secret, you have relationship. That's how this person feels towards you. And that is part of their next move. In love, relationship. So some of you, this person's literally going to tell you that they love you. Possibly even for the first time. Okay. So let me get to the deck that I was trying to get to. The way that I've positioned my cards is now a hindrance. I'll fix them, don't worry. Okay. Let's see this person's sexual energy. What's their next move towards you sexually? They'll express a desire to be with you. They'll express that desire to have sex, possibly for the first time. So a lot of you, this is new connections. This person's going to express how passionately they feel about you and their sexual desire. You're going to be able to feel it. Like this psychic intuition, like they may tell you directly, but the way that they treat you and act towards you, you're going to know exactly how much they desire you. And in the moments leading up to intimacy, if it goes that far, you will feel their energy radiating off of them, just like in this Emperor energy, that authority card. Okay, let me pull another card for this pile. What's this person's next move in terms of sexual intimacy? This person's next move. Well, that's not fun. Okay, so I'll tell you what this is, and then we will look. Okay, satisfaction, exactly. Pleasuring you, pleasuring themselves, that wish fulfillment, feeling very good. Give me a moment. I have to grab these other cards. Alrighty. Yeah, so that exactly. In that desire that I'm trying to gather my cards back. Okay, yeah. So desire, satisfaction, it's all about pleasing you and feeling good and feeling comfortable and you feeling comfortable. So that's this person's approach. So here we are. I did not want that in reverse. As soon as it came out, I knew that it was not a reverse. So you have sexual healing. So that's the energy coming through with this person, is sexual healing. And if anything, I feel like it coming out in reverse is so that we can see the imagery here of how relaxed she is. See how relaxed she is and just comfortable and just feeling very good, very satisfied. Sorry, there it is. Very good, very satisfied, comfortable, just wrapped in the sheet. Like that's the energy. This is how this person wants you. This is this person's next move towards you, is kind of getting you like this so that you're relaxed, possibly even like having sex and going to sleep after. Okay, especially if you don't typically sleep over at their place, they want you to sleep over. All right. At the bottom, you have gentle, loving. Okay, that's the energy coming through. And so again, very sweet energy. It's not a super sexual pile. We do not force that energy here. It is sexual, right? You've got gentle, loving, ecstasy, you know, that desire, that satisfaction, but it's all about healing. It's all about healing. This person may be very deeply spiritual. They may be into tarot, astrology, and everything like you. I say like you because you are obviously here watching this reading. But yeah, this person definitely feels very in tune with the universe. And so their thoughts on love and sex is very passionate and monogamous. It's very monogamous. It's very vanilla though. It's not that kinky at all, but it is passionate, right? This is a person that will want multiple orgasms. This person will try to give you multiple orgasms. Like, that's just the type of sex that they like. It's just, again, they're not very adventurous. They're not that kinky, okay? So that is all I have for you today, pile one. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on what's happening on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile two, if you selected this pyrite crystal, all sparkly like that, then this is your reading. So let's see your person's next move towards you. We do have various decks here. We will get to that 18 plus deck at the end. But if you see energy come through early, we will definitely touch on it. We will definitely go into detail, as much detail as YouTube allows, obviously. So let's see, pile two. If you selected pyrite, and just like that, I guess that was why we have that disclaimer. I will get back to this. Let's just go ahead and with this base chakra energy. So this is a number one, an initiating energy. It's like cardinal signs in astrology, getting things going, getting things passionate. Look at all this red, right? Red, passionate energy, that root base chakra. It is this person really wanting to be physical with you and taking physical measures to do so, right? That is the bottom of you. That is where you're rooted in the material world, in reality. So again, it's like it says get physical. It says let's get physical. Literally, this person's next move towards you will be some initiation physically, okay, whether that is sexually or something else. So let's get more cards, two more precisely, in the bottom, so that we can go further into detail about what this person's next move towards you is. Okay, come on, pile two. What's that? Okay, 7 of Pentacles. Look at that red energy here, okay? Physical energy, patience, planning. So this person may be planning a date, they may be planning something, but whatever they're planning, it is explicitly to lead to sex. Okay, I'll say that much. They're planning something, right? They're planning something nice. They're planning something physical. Could be a gift, could be something you're doing, something you're going, but it is rooted in the material world. Regardless of what it is, it will lead to sex. That's why I guess I needed to talk about the sexual energy very early on. With this patience and planning energy, this person is, okay? Patience and planning, especially if they've been very patient for some time as it relates to the connection. Like they plan to, what's the word I'm looking for? So this card traditionally is a harvest, right? Like they've planted the seeds, they've worked the lands, and now they're trying to harvest their results. So whatever they've been doing, whether it's flirting, whether it's talking to you, getting to know you, dating, this is what's coming next is the moment in which all of that ties in and they solidify. Now, some of you, if this is brand new, could be a booty call, but most of you, if it's brand new, that's not the case. This is a solidifying of the connection that will eventually lead to sex, but this person's kind of making it clear here where you stand. So it does feel familiar to pile one, but this energy is more overtly intimate and overtly sexual than that pile. We'll take this card. The other ones, that's too many. But this is the start. This is Aquarius, Uranus energy here, right? Hope. hoping that you accept whatever offer. Look how it's glowing naturally. I do have a light, but that sun is shining, that star, sorry, is shining even more brightly with this Hope card. But again, that is unique energy. Okay, it's Aquarius, it is 11th house. It could be doing something, it's like some networking, something outside with acquaintances. You know what I mean? But it does feel like this person's gonna extend you this star, extend you an offer. Some of you, because of this Aquarius energy of 11th house, acquaintances, social media, all of that, it could be a public acknowledgement of the connection or a public announcement of some sort, right? Regardless of the stage of the connection, right? Some of you could be engagement, whatever. It does feel very similar to pile one, but like I said, this is a more overtly sexual pile, right? And then at the bottom you do have these are major arcanas, like this chakra card. It is major arcana in this deck, but here you have 3 of those, right? You've got the Hermit, you've got Solitude, you've got that number 9. So what I'm seeing here is this person's next move. In the Hermit, it is Virgo energy. It feels very, very similar to Pile 1. Some of you are watching all the piles. I love you for it. Thank you for your support. But again, Virgo energy, it is 6th house, day-to-day energy. It is root work. It is wellness, health. It is endeavors, community work. I do see some community work here combined with this Aquarius energy and Virgo, because Aquarius energy, it is community-based work, and Virgo energy rules community work overall, just helping and acts of service. So this person may do something for you, or you two may do something together. They may invite you or ask you to be involved in something, and then that would be a means to an end, right? This patience and planning, putting themselves in a position to eventually be intimate with you, or to eventually be dating you, or whatever the status of the connection is. But patience and planning, whatever the person's next move is going to be very strategic with this Virgo energy coming through, especially with that Aquarius. Could be a unique approach, right? Could be social media based, community based, could be again related to acquaintances, something, but it's giving community, it is giving service, and it feels like day-to-day energy as well. Okay, so that is the energy surrounding this person's approach. Okay, so let me pull from these astrology based decks so that we can get more clarification on this person's next move. That was quick. So it may be happening very rapidly. Rest. That's an interesting energy. I think in file 1, the card was very similar to the overview in the tarot. So rest and solitude. That is very interesting energy, especially since you do have first quarter moon ignite in reverse. Right? You have it in reverse, and something about a pause. Okay, so whether you are currently in a pause with this person, or this person will make a pause soon on the connection, or it may seem like a delay, but it is not, right? Whether it's a current energy or an incoming energy, it feels like a delay. And I guess to some degree it is, right? With this patience and planning, because the 7 of Pentacles here is about waiting, right? Being patient and still having hope, having faith with this base chakra. So maybe this person needs to pull back for a little bit. They need to rest, recover, keep to themselves for a little bit with that solitude energy, that hermit energy of pulling within, so that they can focus on themselves, right? Again, that is health, wellness, acts of service. Could be overextending energy. It is also your day-to-day. It rules your work if this person's tired and exhausted for various reasons. But with ignite, it is not that it is a no, it is a pause, as in it is coming with that star card. Honestly, I'm realizing here there's a numerical sequence that you may be, as a matter of fact, goodness, you do have first quarter is 11. Is the number 11 here, but you do have 1 and 9, and then you have 1 7 1 7. So you got 17 17. The number 17 may be relevant, or just this 1717 could be relevant in some instances of the connection as well. Okay, so I just wanted to share that with you. Let me pull from this Moonology deck. Some of you, this person may pull back after being intimate or have done so. I just want you to know, like, don't take that any kind of way. Let's pull into it. Okay. Let me know in the comments below if this is current energy or incoming for you in this connection. Okay. We'll take that. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. This person's learning, growing, evolving. Sagittarius energy is 9th house energy. It is higher learning. It is traveling. It is being interested in different cultures, languages, all of those things, everything that is expansive. So especially since it is ruled by the planet Jupiter of growing, evolving, and that is this person's energy. And their next move will be to pursue in an expansive way. Look at all of this red, right? Look at all of this red here. It is going to be a very physical move. It's just that it may come after a period that is current of rest and inaction, or there'll be a slowing of a connection that feels like inaction before this luck is on your side. Like it's a lot of hope energy coming through, like faith. Like you're gonna be this person's gonna restore your faith in a connection. They're gonna approach you after a period where it felt like they pulled back, and they're not pulling back for you because of you. They're pulling back because an energy of they were working on themselves and focused on their own stuff. And once they stabilize, especially materially, physically, they'll be back, especially if they're recovering from something health-wise or financially, you know, if they're waiting on money, like if they're waiting for something, after that period of waiting, after resting, after evolving, they'll do something that restores that hope and makes you feel more connected to them. Okay, at the bottom you have you are good enough, full moon in Virgo. So this person may not be feeling 100% right now, okay, or won't be right before their next move. Okay, they need to build up their confidence, their health, their wellness. You do have Virgo energy again here. You know, I'm going to put it right underneath this solitude, this hermit energy. You do have that. Okay, so this person's going to be feeling really good when they come in, and you're going to feel even better because you'll see a better version of themselves, especially if they've been feeling a lack lately, or low in self-esteem, low in confidence, low in energy. When they make their next move, you'll feel a lot better about it than if you were to have had it in the past or currently, just because they weren't the best version of themselves. Like they weren't as evolved, they weren't as rested, they weren't as ready, if that makes sense. So let me pull from this other astrology based deck. And this is upside down. Let me get it together. Okay, so we can see your person's next move. With luck on your side, it's going to feel like you getting lucky. And it's going to be in a very routine way. Like it's going to be a planned way. Like it's not going to be by surprise. Like this pal's not going to have any sexual energy with this person off guard. It's going to be planned. It's going to be expected with that patience and planning, that harvest energy of waiting, and then all of this Virgo energy of just being organized and day-to-day energy. But I do see luck is on your side. Like sounds like you're getting lucky. So you've got 2 cards coming through. Let's see. You've got opposition, imbalance, point of tension, a power struggle. And square, a challenging situation, a mountain to climb. So this confirms that energy that I was talking about. You have opposition and square. Those are the two most tense and difficult. I don't want to say difficult, but that, for lack of better terms, difficult aspects in astrology, right? Like there's points of tension. Square, it's like, oh, we're not quite on the same page. Like we're square at a 90-degree angle. Opposition is like we're opposites, like we complement, but we're not the same. That could be the nature of the connection in some instances, just confirmation. You definitely have oppositions and squares in your synastry, but this person may be facing a lot of squares and oppositions in their life. And once they're feeling a little more lucky, right? Once they're feeling more good enough, then that's when they'll make their next move. And their next move, again, will be very passionate. It'll be very stable, very secure. So let me see what's at the bottom of this deck. Pluto, again, their next move is going to be sexual. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be with the intent to have sex, whether it is direct, whether it is a direct approach to sex, whether it is putting themselves in a position so that eventually you two will have sex, whatever it is, but also that transforming energy, transforming themselves, transforming the connection. So this person's next move towards you will be to improve themselves first and focus on themselves, and then it will be to improve the connection they have with you in pursuit of more romance and intimacy with you. Okay, so I want to shuffle a little bit off to the side. Hopefully you can still see. Okay, it's not working out. Let me just, I will fix the cards if they are messy, okay? How to. And I do cleanse these decks between readings. And by readings, I mean the piles, okay? So let's see, pile 2. Your person's next move towards you. We talked about this. Let me see. What is this? Okay, you have online connection. She's got a towel on her head and there's like a shower. And honestly, this is the first time I've ever realized that on this card, you can see, sorry, the light we're working on. She seems in distress. So this person may have like a jealous kind of a thing that may be their planning and approach to you, because they may feel a little bit jealous regardless of something they see, right? Whether in person or real life. There's a lot of acquaintance and helpful energy here, like helping and extending and day-to-day and work. Like they may see you helping someone or interacting with someone on a way that they don't like. Could be an acquaintance or like a coworker or something like that. They don't like it and it just really upsets them. Or it could be something they see on social media that really triggers them to want to improve their lives, if that's something that they need to do, but also to kind of engage you and stabilize the connection, okay? It says, someone online will spark your interest. Just be sure to check if they are who they claim to be, okay? And that who they claim to be, it shows that transformation this person is making in their being. But definitely online connection with all of this Aquarius energy coming through. Could be social media based, okay? That could be the nature of your connection. At the bottom, you do have score. It says who is playing who. Somebody is looking to score, but only play if you're willing to lose the game. Now, I don't want you to take it literally. It's not like this person is trying to hit it and quit it. It's possible for some of you, but most of you, this is not the case. What's happening is this person may hit you up on social media. They may hit you up or message you in some way, possibly for a booty call, if that's, you know, the nature of the connection. But what I'm seeing, and it's not on a whim, it's expected, right? It's expected. Like this person would have a lot of energy towards you leading up, that you'd be like, yep, I saw it coming. But again, with the score energy, it's competitive. It feels like competing for your affection, competing for your attention. Opposition square, right? Luck is on your side. It's like implies a winning of something, right? Like winning you over someone else. But it feels like here, this what's the energy I was just picking up on? Seeing you with someone else, right? Because you see here, this is kind of a coupling, like seeing you with someone else, maybe flirting or interacting with someone and they're not liking it. And that's kind of what may trigger it. Not all of you, it's going to trigger them, but they're going to see it and that may help them improve themselves a little bit or clarify the connection, okay? But this scoring also implies sex, right? Score as in someone scoring, right? Past life wanted to peek out. Let's put this here. There we go. But yeah, the score is very, very sexual energy, okay? Like maybe they'll see something online that turns them on and then they'll be like, hey, let me just hit up pile 2 and just see what's up or whatever. Like I said, it's not on a whim. Like you expect this person to interact with you. It's just, they're like, hey, you know, let's get busy with pile 2. And again, the score is that sexual energy that I was initially getting from the reading overall, because this person, whatever they do, how they interact, whether they're getting in shape, whether they are improving their finances, improving their life, whatever they're doing and making sure you know about it, it is with the intent to lay you down, okay, to be with you sexually and intimately. So let me pull from these other love-based decks. And I do have sorry, I am knocking the stand. I do have that erotic sex answers oracle hybrid. Sorry, I am dropping cards. Okay, let's just get into this. How to person's next move towards you. Okay. To be close, right? Codependency says addictions are affecting your romantic life. That could be the health-based thing. Your person may be battling some sort of addiction or whatever. But it also talks about obsession and this person being a little obsessed with you and clinging to you in a way that may or may not be healthy. It depends on your connection. But I do see a closeness. I see codependency here as getting closer. As an action, it talks about becoming closer to you, more intimate to you, kind of merging with you, especially sexually, okay? And then you have it is safe for you to love. So this person's going to come out of hermit mode, right? Very comfortable, very confident, and feeling safe to love. So it says, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of love, which is love, right? They want to feel that with you. They're going to be very open and expressive about their feelings for you. And again, here is that passion. I told you that sexual energy is already peeking its head through. It says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay, that's that energy coming through. Very passionately trying to score with you, trying to score you, just being with you and having you sexually, okay? Look what's there when I split the deck. Harvest. You planted the seed that the universe gave you. Due to your patience and growth, you are now able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Look at that. Harvest energy sexually says to me, like it says getting laid. It says getting busy, getting lucky. With that, luck is on your side card. Like this person's next move to you is to be with you intimately. Like that is the goal. That is what they want. That is what they're thinking about a lot, okay? That is what they're thinking about. A card just slipped out. Actually, 2 cards just slipped out. I will take them, but I want to pull one because I like that you can see me live shuffling, but this one slipped out and it is clarity. It says someone finally sees the answer that was always right in front of their eyes. The vision is clear. Therefore, what is to come shall be clear to you. Again, clarifying the connection and making sure you know where you two stand, clarifying, themselves and their position in your life. And then you have what we talk about, that sexual energy. We have deeper intimacy, right? Deeper intimacy. And it says this feeling of emotional closeness and love will allow you to feel safe, desired, and more connected to your partner. You are good enough, desired, okay? This person's going to make you feel desired, make you feel good enough, but they also are going to feel that way themselves. And in them feeling that way, they're going to really make the effort towards you and the connection, okay? So let's get one more. And you saw that flip off of the table. You have soulmate, okay? The person you are inquiring about is your soulmate. The sense of familiarity and comfort you feel is confirmation. I'm getting a little more energy from pile 1 slipping through with that comfort, but this person is making you comfortable. Again, deeper intimacy, soulmate, making sure you know you're that person. At the bottom, you do have emotional support, really merging with you. It says now is the time to check in with your emotions and your partner's thoughts and feelings. Again, clarity, clarifying the connection, clarifying the nature of the connection, clarifying the goals, the long-term planning, all of those things, depending on your stage of the relationship, okay? Now, I do have this Twin Flame Soulmate Oracle Hybrid, which is good because we do have that soulmate card coming out. So let's see what we get. I pulled 1 in pile 1, and I plan to do the same here. But if more come out, we will take them, right? This person's next move towards pile 2. Okay, so I see shifting gears, right? But that card wanted to come out. Shifting gears may be relevant, right? Shifting gears. I will take the one that came out here. The real deal. Love that. Beautiful energy for you. The real deal. Making sure that you two are aware. And then you have true love. Swans mate for life. Look at that. Okay. So let me put this over here. I'll put it here so that I can have more space, because I'm going to pull out these sex answers. Yeah, this person's going to clarify that you are the real deal for them, especially if you have confidence issues. They're going to be very clear about that, like how they feel about you and where you two stand, okay? So let me pull from this sex answers, erotic sex oracle hybrid. I want to get a good shuffle here. I'm like flipping all of the cards, but we are good. It's fine. I'm about to layer these up. So pile 2, this person's energy, and this is the sexual energy. You're my fantasy. Social media, they may be looking at pictures of you and whatnot, because with the fantasy, it feels web-based in some instances for you guys. Like there's a veil over this lady's face. So like, you know, you're my fantasy. They may reveal that they've been watching you for some time, or that when they miss you, they look at that, or you may catch them. But you're my fantasy. Like they fantasize about you a lot, and they may talk to you about their plans, their goals for the connection. They may talk to you, like it feels like a little bit of some dirty sexual talk. Like they'll say something sexual to you. Orgasmic, yeah. They'll tell you about all of the nasty things they want to do to you, okay? Definitely have that conversation, orgasmic. And that is also their actions towards you, their next move, right? Orgasmic, like the goal is to make sure that you orgasm. Like literally that's the energy coming through for you. And this person in their next move for you is making sure you know that how attractive they find you sexually, letting you know that they've been thinking about having sex with you for a while, and kind of taking the initiative on making that happen, okay? And making sure that it's pleasurable enough for you, that it is orgasmic. You have a fetish. So this person's kinky. They are kinky. So whatever their fetishes, sexual fetishes, that's how you know, okay? And here fetish feels like there may be like a cultural difference. Like this person may have not been intimate with anyone like anyone's like you, whether it's like just physical features, whether it is just the way you are, your personality. Something about you is different from what this person's used to being with intimately, but it doesn't mean that it's not what they want. It's you feel, right? Especially with you are good enough. If you've got low self-esteem, this is me confirming for you. You are your person's fantasy. And like sex with you doesn't even feel like something that should have even been a possibility. Like with this fetish, like you're a fetish that they've always wanted to oh, that sounds so bad in some instances, I'm not gonna lie, but that's the energy coming through, okay? That I'm just reading the energy. Something about you're what this person's always wanted, but they've not had access to whatever that is, okay? So you have going deeper at the bottom, very, very deep, sexually and intimately with you, okay? Very, very deep. So like I said, this person's sexual energy for you coming through is the difference. This is why they're switching it up, changing themselves around, watching you and trying to get close to you. And like this person feels like someone that possibly has been single for a while, but something about you're not what they're used to being able to, like you're not, like for whatever reason they feel like you either were, have been, or should be unattainable for them. and that's part of that you are good enough, that confidence that they're building up, but like you feel like not realistic, like a fantasy for this person. And so the fact that you're here in 3D, all of this material world, right, like they have physical access to you, is very intriguing to them. So they want to make sure they do it right. They're going to take care of you sexually with that orgasmic energy, go as deep as they can with you, and just really make sure that you know that one, it's the real deal. It's not just sexual, deeper intimacy and that true love energy that is here at the bottom right. Okay, so that is all I have for you today, pile 2. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you can stay in the know on what the content that I am posting here on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile 3, if you selected this opalite crystal, all colorful like that, then this is your reading. We're going to look at your person's next move towards you. I've got some decks we're going to look at, this tarot deck, some love-based oracle decks, and I do have some sex-themed decks, well, a hybrid of one that I'm going to look at the end of your reading. But again, we see sexual energy early. We will definitely evolve it as much as YouTube allows, okay? We're not trying to get shut down, y'all. So let me get a good shuffle, and then we will get into your reading. All right, pile 3. Your person's next move towards you. Pile 3's person's next move towards you. Okay. Firm foundation. Okay. This person feels strong, very strong. Something about their back area or something about yours in the shoulders and whatnot. I do feel like as it relates to intimacy, it's coming through very quickly. This person wants to be grabbed by the shoulders. Something about the shoulders. That might be their sweet spot, all right? Especially along their spine, okay? And it could be the waistline as well with that that triangle there, okay? But solid. Something about this person is very, very solid. But their next move will be one of stability, right? Firm foundation, just as the card says with the 4 of Pentacles here, stabilizing of the connection. All of you have a similar message in all of the piles. If you were called to other piles, definitely check that out, okay? Let's see what this is. It is reverse, it fell. You have obstacles and challenges, which is the 5 of Wands. Stable, stable, stable. This is the opposite of what this would normally mean. Like same card essentially, right? 5 of Wands would be chaos, not necessarily in a bad way, but shifts, changes that need to occur. This is the stabilizing of that. And especially as it relates to obstacles and challenges, as the card says, stabilizing, shutting all of that down, okay? Your person is not here for any drama. Any drama in the connection, over with, okay? So let me get one last card here. We'll take the bottom. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the stand. Just want to get this last card. Pile 3. The person's next move. I saw this card wanting to come out, and for whatever reason, the shuffle ended that way because there's a card that probably wants to be seen. But you have the throat chakra, the number 5. Okay, look at all of that blue. It is in the background of the sky as well. Sky could be relevant, but this person wants to stabilize. They're gonna communicate in a way that clarifies the connection, that stabilizes the connection. They're going to talk to you if this is a no contact situation. They're going to discuss the future if you're not sure where it's headed. They're going to discuss the nature of the connection if you're not sure what it is. Like whatever needs to be stabilized, whatever needs to be clarified, whatever needs to not be confusion, clarity, okay? Communicating. So let's see what's at the bottom. You have the 9 of Cups with fulfillment of wishes. So whatever it is you've been wanting in the connection, whatever it is they know that you've been desiring in a connection, that is what their next move is. They know that you have this desire. Whatever this desire is that you know you want in this connection, that you know they are aware of, especially if you've been communicating it to them and that it's been creating confusion. There you go. Okay. Fulfillment of wishes. Okay, 5 may be a relevant number in the connection as you have it twice. Okay, so let's pull from these astrology-based decks so we can get more clarity. Yeah. Connect. Right? Waxing givers. Connect. More connecting energy. That is what this person sees for the connection. You do have Aquarius energy coming through. The visionary, number 10. Clear vision, okay? Clear sight, clear to see, okay? This person's gonna clarify the vision, their vision on where they see this connection headed eventually in the future, okay? Let me pull from these other astrology-based decks so we can get more information here. Okay, top 3. Visionary. This person's gonna paint you a picture of what they see for you and them, okay? With the visionary. They may show you something. They're gonna show you something. There's something specific as it relates to whatever conversation or situation is ongoing or needs to happen in a connection. They're gonna show you something. It's something that you have to see physically. Some of you, they're gonna take you to a physical place where you can connect more. Some of you, they're going to take you to a place to see if this is where you two could see yourself. Boundaries in reverse is showing itself, as in I don't want to say a lack of boundaries in a negative way. It seems like boundaries falling, as in if you have walls up, like if there's a guarded, one or both of you is guarded, those walls will come down. Okay. That's too many. I'm going to put them back and we will start over with the shuffle. And my hair is in the way, y'all. So I am like, I don't know, maybe that's part of the kink with this person sexually, something about hair, but maybe your hair is in the way during sex. I don't know, but like my hair is in the way and it never is. It's not like I normally tie it up. So let's see. This person's next move. Yeah, they're definitely going to show you something. Be prepared for them to show you something. You have fire. Confidence, optimism, passion, and bravery. That is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy coming through. But fire, very passionate energy. They're going to be very active in some, as it relates to some aspect of the connection. At the bottom, you have house 10, which is structure. Firm foundation. Structure, discipline, life mission, accomplishments, and career. So something this person's doing. You have the 10th and 11th house. Actually, yeah, 10th and 11th house. I see the number 10 on this Aquarius card. So 10 is also a relevant number. And it is because you have the combination of 5 and 5, which is 10. And then you have 2 10 cards here as well. Okay, so that may be a relevant number for you in your connection or just you as a person, okay? But you have Aquarius, you have Capricorn, you have 11th house, you have 10th house. So social public energy. So again, some of you, it could be just a public acknowledgement of a connection. It could be a public announcement of a connection. It could be a public progression of the connection of some form. It just feels like this person is going to be very active in stabilizing the connection for whatever reason, okay? So let me pull from this other astrology-based deck. And again, that is Aquarius energy. That is Capricorn energy. The planets of Saturn and Uranus. Alrighty. House 3. Their next move. House 10 says their next move is effort, where there may have been lacking or non-existent, but again, it's structure. So those 2 cards wanted to come out, balance spirituality and practicality. So balancing desires along with physical goals, right? Balancing the connection with day-to-day life, right? If Pisces energy is 12th house energy, it could be hidden themes of a connection, especially since we have public energy here of 10th and 11th house here, and then you have the 12th house, which says privacy. If this has been a very private connection for whatever reason, we have here that openness about it. Okay, I did see boundaries in reverse over, like releasing of the boundaries and opening up so that others can see and partake in a connection of some way. Okay, but again, balancing the intimate nature of the connection, right? Balancing the spiritual connection that it is with day-to-day life, practical life, the physical plane, right? Firm foundation. Like, how do you two fit into each other's worlds day to day, right? Again, Capricorn energy, again, that may be one of or both of your placements. It may just be a relevant theme. Could be heavy 10th house energy of career and social status here, but it says your hard work is paying off. And it does. It says effort. This person's working towards the connection, aggressively so. And that is what we see here in this person's next move is effort, building, evolving of the connection, right? But again, public perception is a huge thing. Maybe that is this ninth house. I mean, not this ninth house, this 9 of Cups energy, fulfillment of wishes, communication, clarity, visionary. I say this person's going to show you something. Maybe they're going to show other people something. Aquarius rules social media and whatnot. It is networking energy. So this person may show people, allow people to see the connection, right? Or, ask you to allow people to see the connection with the communication and everything that's coming through. That is likely the next step. You do have the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. So again, an evolution of the connection, fire, passionately pursuing the connection further, making sure that other people know where you two stand. I'll put it here. I may move this in a second for a smaller deck that fits in that spot. So let me start pulling from these love-based oracle decks. With all of this public energy, some of you, this person, as it relates to their next move, they may want to have sex outside, possibly in the mountains. Okay. Since you have that firm foundation card. You also have mountains here. So mountains are a thing. They may take you to the mountains. They may take you to see the mountains. In Capricorn, I don't associate it with mountains, but with it being a card of like karma and hard work and building and persevering up, it's like an uphill battle. So I can see like mountains being associated with that sign. So a huge theme of mountains may be relevant to the connection and their next move. Okay, so let's see, pile 3, your person's next move. Let's see what that is. This is chaotic energy. This card is chaotic. It says manic love, and it says this will be a deep and intense love that could trigger possessive behavior and make you act out of character. Now, this could be energy that is true of the connection, kind of being really obsessed with one another, but it also talks about the glue. Like this person may behave in a way, like maybe, I don't know, it could be, jealousy related or something, whatever this is. But something is saying that this person needs to let people know, right? Like possessive. It's a possessive energy. Something about this person's next move is going to be very, very possessive, or maybe it may have you behave possessive, and it may be an out of character for this person, especially if they're normally this Capricorn, Aquarius energy of being very reserved. Those are two signs that are known for being kind of relatively reserved and serious and stable about their business. So something about this person is going to reveal a bit of a manic love. It's going to be a bit of out of character for them. They may say things that are out of character, and if there's chaos, they will do something to stabilize. Like this person doesn't handle chaos well, right? They don't handle being out of control. They need to be in control. They don't handle it well. So something about this obstacles and challenges in reverse says that this person is quick to try to remedy anything that makes them uncomfortable in that way. So let's see what's at the bottom. Abusive relationship. This is the second time it's come out. You guys, are you okay? Like, is everybody okay? What is happening? Yeah, but you have abusive relationship and you will likely get some type of communication and message soon. I see it is 13:33 at the point in which I am looking at this pile, not for you, but as I'm filming, and I just got 2 messages on my phone. So that may be the case, but it says, if you find yourself in an abusive relationship, it's time to put a stop to it. Know you are deserving of real love. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I do not see it as necessarily abusive relationship. If that is you, you know, take care of yourself. But this manic love and abusive relationship, it feels out of character. It feels possibly like a disagreement, right? Obstacles and challenges. It feels like a disagreement. Could be related to jealousy, could be related to insecurities in a connection, could be related to desires, could be related to longevity, right? Could be related to the secrecy of the connection, could be related to the public perception of the connection. It could be a variety of things. It's going to resonate differently for all of you because, again, this is a general reading, but find yourself in here. And if it resonates, you go ahead and take it. But this person is going to behave in a way that may create an argument. It may create an argument. And I'm not going to lie, with the energy is gaining momentum, I could see it leading to kind of some makeup sex, not for all of you, but for some of you here after. But this person's next move, it is going to be very passionate in their interactions with you in a way that you are not used to. You're used to this person being this energy, this owl, very wise, very stable, very secure. Something is going to make them behave in an insecure manner. Okay, so let me pull from this deck. I have 3 more love beast decks before I can get into those erotic sex answers oracle decks. Okay, so just bear with me. Pile 3. What's this person's next move towards you? What's that? Chasing you, attraction. It says you attract romance, love by enjoying this moment fully, right? Making sure that you know you are theirs, and like that, like they're trying to, they're attracting you, they're attracted to you, like very passionate. It's just that energy just feels like, okay, listen, pile 3, whatever this chaos is, it's gonna stop. Clinging to you. If there's distance, showing up. Okay, literally showing up. If there's distance between the two of you, showing up. This is a person that'll show up to your house. This is a person that'll show up to your job. This is a person that'll show up when you're out in public. This is the person that'll show up with your friends. Like wherever you are, when they're feeling whatever, they'll show up or message you or hit you up. Okay, you do have honeymoon. It says enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So I did see like some mountains, possibly a trip. Some of you are going to go on a trip with this person. That is their next move, is taking you somewhere. Going somewhere with you, right? Especially sometimes some of you, it may be network based, a trip that they have for networking or a work trip, you know what I mean? Those types of things, or to celebrate something that happened with that, because you do have those 10th and 11th house themes here. Okay, let me see what else I see as it relates to that. Yeah, so I did see a trip though. They're definitely gonna take a trip, and some of you, this person's gonna want to go somewhere, do something with the intention of sex, right? With that attraction and a honeymoon, it's like, let's go somewhere, and that'll be where that happens. Okay, let me pull from this deck. Yeah, this person's next move is going to be to cling. Not necessarily in an overly clingy way, but they will, attraction, right? Stick to you. What's that? Some of you may get a proposal. You have divine union coming out. It says, congratulations, it's time to celebrate. Both you and your partner have healed and learned the important lessons. That's important, right? Healed and learned the important lessons to allow this union to manifest. That glue and that Saturn energy that happens in synastry. You two may have Saturn or synastry, Saturn or 10th house synastry in your charts, okay? But that attraction, divine union, honeymoon, this person may literally ask you to marry them on a trip, or this person may propose, or this person may want to take a honeymoon, a second honeymoon if you're already married. But divine union, this is this person. So again, public perception, and all of this public perception, this public energy over here to the left could be like a very public display of the connection of some form, regardless of what that stands for you. And I'm not gonna lie, this is so interesting. You have attraction again. Look at that. Your captivating energy makes you attractive. You wear confidence. Wear. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Attraction here. I'm just gonna put it here honestly because I want the two attraction cards side by side. You attract a lot of attention, Pal 3. Your person does not like it. Okay. You have suitors. Like there's a lot of competition in this acquaintance energy. This Aquarius energy feels like other people vying for your affection and making this person insecure and possibly acting out of character and making them apply more effort or something. But yeah, like this person doesn't like it. But again, their next move is attraction. Like, hey, Pile 3, I'm here. I'm your person. We're together. Remember? Tell everybody. That's kind of the energy coming through. Okay, so I'm going to pull from this soulmates, golden soulmates. Oh, I did not even do that on purpose. The golden twin flames oracle hybrid. I'm just splitting the deck here. Okay, Pile 3. We get a good shuffle, and then we will look at your person's next move. Now, in the first two piles, sorry, I just knocked the stand. Your person, I only took one card, but for whatever reason, your pile just seems to want more than one. So I'm going to take these two, and then I will shuffle for a third, just because I know we like me to shuffle on camera. Single. So you may be single. The lines may be blurred between you and this person, and you may be living your best single life. And people see that. You're attractive. People like you. So you're out here living your best life. And you may be behaving as though you're single, even if you're not. So just watch that. You have nostalgia. So this is an ex and you are single. This person misses you. Okay. This person misses you. Or if you and this person have blurred lines, they're remembering the moments where you are intimate with one another, or that you kind of see instances of you as a couple, like the specs, right? The specs here feel like balls of instances, balls of situations where you two behave as a couple, even though you may not be, where they want, where they miss that, where they crave that, right? Might be related to drinks, right? There's a lot of red, so physical energy again, but could be over drinks, could be when you're drinking, when they're drinking, how they behave. This way, what their next move is when they tell you they miss you in some sort, kiss, right? They may go in for the kiss. Let me get one more card from this deck. For whatever reason, this deck wants to speak a lot more. And you've got two cards from the twin flame. Okay, it's cold heart. So that may be relevant. One of you may be guarded. One of you may be cold hearted. Both of you may be this way, but just something about the way that you're acting with one another, or one is acting with the other. Like one is acting single and detached, likely you, if it's making this person act out of character, right? Single, nostalgia, cold heart. This person may it feels like this person's with this attraction energy coming through is like, oh, hold on your mind, because you may be detaching. So for whatever reason, like the confusion of the connection may be making you detach. You do have passion. And yes, this person's going to come in very, very passionately as it relates to you and solidifying you and the connection for whatever reasons. And here we are at the bottom right. You do have hidden feelings and a mask. So you may be pretending to not be as interested in this person as you actually are. Like even if it's a current partner, you may be like, oh, I need space. You may leave home for a little bit, or you may do, you know what I mean? Like just be distancing yourself, like I don't need you. Or if it's new, you may be like, you know what, I'm not getting what I need here. Let me leave it alone. And obviously if it's an ex, then you are just straight up single, living your life, okay? And this person is taking notice. They are watching. They see with all of this public energy, they are watching how you move in public. That's part of their next move, is watching you and how you move and how you behave publicly, and behaving out of character as a result. Okay, whether that is because they're jealous and there's arguments and they're upset, or they feel like you're playing with their emotions with that abusive relationship card, and getting upset and calling you out on it. Because it doesn't have to be an actual argument. It could simply be a hey, it could simply be them just addressing the situation, right? And calling you out on what they feel is inappropriate behavior. So let me get from this Sex Answers Erotic Sex Oracle. I'm so hot for you. Very straight to the point. That's how this person is feeling. And hot for you is the double meaning. It is sexual, like they're attracted to you. They're very aroused by you, especially because of how attractive you are. And I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of a kink for them, is when you two are kind of into it. Also hot for you as in hot at you, like upset, right? Like because of whatever behavior they feel is inappropriate or just not how they want you to behave, right? So let me see, I got one here. Making love, again, lots of bottom area here, but this person's making love, right? That's how they feel, but that's part of their next move, is making sure you know that you're theirs and like making love with you, okay? That is a goal here, okay? Let me see. Count 3. How's your person's next move? What is their next move towards you? Take the initiative. Exactly. Coming in hot and heavy, right? Hot and heavy coming at you. I want it 4. So let me see. Let me get one more. My phone is ringing now. So this person may actually blow up your phone in instances where they're not getting the energy from you that they want. You have stolen kisses. Again, kisses. They'll like you kiss you in front of people and whatnot just to get your thing. I didn't want that. I want the bottom. Oh, okay, romantic sex. Beautiful. So again, that's this person's next move. That's how they're going to behave towards you. I do have to wrap it up so I can see what's going on while my phone is being blown up. So yeah, that is all I have for you today, Pile 3. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching.